Good evening. This is the video newsletter for buysellshort.net for Tuesday, August 17th. Pretty big pop on the market today. We're up almost 180 points, although most of the market was absolutely dead. Volume for the second day in a row was absolutely anemic. We have both the QQQ and the SMH trading 50% below their averages. And the funny thing is, tech stocks have been what have been leading us over the last couple of days. Just a very, very frustrating market, a market not to be trusted right now, in my opinion. High cash stance, at least for the near term. Just things do not feel right with this market. Looking at the 15-minute chart, you can see before this spike here yesterday, the close that we had yesterday, we'll get a better idea on the daily chart. The close we had yesterday, very, very bearish. Shorts that moved in on this close yesterday, you can't really blame them. And then look what happens today. We have a 180-point rally, just and on low volume at that. I do not trust this market right now. Feels very, very iffy. A couple of possible things on the horizon. Late August is typically a time where they can jam the market on really low volume. So the low volume we've seen over the last couple of days is no real surprise. However, we've got some geopolitical events out there. We've got Iran getting ready to start up their nuke plant on Saturday. So, there's possibilities of there being issues here over the next couple of days. And, going into the weekend, how many traders are actually going to want to take a lot of plays going into the weekend? Banks were also very weak today despite the size of this rally. And, it's a rally that's been essentially all that's been moving are large cap stocks with large open interest in options. So, rest of the market dead. Low volume. I mean, just stepping back and looking at the daily chart today on the Dow looks bullish. We had a close below the 50-day moving average and then a big bounce off it. Looks really, really good. RSI is upticking to 50. We've got stochastics in the basement here. Ordinarily, this would be a pretty good setup here, but, for some reason, I just don't trust it. I may be wrong, and in a couple of days, we might be buying stocks with the Dow up here around 10,700. I'd actually prefer to do that, in all honesty. I'd rather buy a breakout at 10,700 than to be buying here and hoping that we don't see another flush down to the 9K level. SMH, that range trade that I've been talking about over the last 3 months, played out yet again. That 25.50 area has already given a dollar upside. Possibly could see some more follow through in the next day or so up to the 200-day moving average at 27. Again, back to the 15-minute chart. You can see here on the 15-minute chart, we also have a golden cross on the horizon. If we don't see it mid-morning tomorrow, in all likelihood, we'll see it on Thursday. The average gain has been about 100 to 150 points off that. But, as I've said, I'm very uneasy in this market right now, and I would rather just sit on my hands. The ideal stance to be in right now is high cash overnight. Trade the moves intraday, which, by the way, have been very, very small unless it's some garbage turd stock, and then the gains are fantastic. But take very small gains, very low risk, and just hang back and see what happens over the near term. The only plays we're really interested in looking at in the near term, FCEL looks like it has possibly put in a bottom here and could get a snapback to the 127, 130 area. Another one we've been looking at, TRID, Trident, although scalps in the last couple of days on this one have been very, very frustrating. We need a break over the 20-day exponential here for us to get that pop that we've been waiting for. And then our other biotech play, DSCO, this is another one possibly getting ready for breakout here. Would wait for a break of 28 cents on this one to even consider adding to it. And again, disco dancing time would be 35 to 37 cents here. So that's really it for the video tonight. Really short update. Don't have a whole lot to say. I feel very uneasy in this market right now. Hopefully I'll be proven wrong, and we'll start running back in and start buying stocks at higher prices, which in my opinion will be safer right now. But the low volume here the lack of any real sort of bid support in this market, those longs that are actually playing long on the market, any sort of, steep down move on the market, and without bid support and these traders chasing these plays that are very skittish in my opinion, the potential for a pretty big downfall is there, and financials have been very, very weak. So high cash, be a little bit patient here. Let's not push things right now and see what the market brings. That's it for the video. See you guys later. Bye.